Hello, my darlings. I'm so excited about today's session that I'm going to be taking you through and message because it's all linked to the changes. Like things have shifted and changed since the 777 portal really day that we had, because this is really, we are now plugged in collectively into 5D. And what does that mean? It means that you are living your human physical life knowing deep down that you are a light being. And when you understand this on a deep inner level, that hey, I am not a human being, I am a light being that's in a human form, but you are connecting with the power of the light and the soul that you are. This is also about you really now understanding on a deep level that you're actually here now to tasked with consciously creating a high vibrational reality. Now, what that is saying is the question you need to be asking yourself now is not what are my next steps. It's like, what would be my next empowered steps be? Right? Because you're commissioned. Every single person now is commissioned to really come back to the self, to the divine self. And it's really about you owning that power, owning your power. So what does that mean? That means things like everything is kind of like, the image I'm getting is, it's like the world has been turned upside down, and it's like you were living the world here, and now I've turned you upside down. The scene that I'm getting is Mary Poppins when she went to see, was it her mad uncle, where he went up to the ceiling, and he was, dancing and sitting on the ceiling, and he had a whole other view than being on the ground. And this is what it feels like, right? So what does that mean? It means now that everything, like, let's say, taking responsibility, it's self-responsibility, self-worth, self-reflection, self-integrity. It's actually coming back to the self, to the soul and the true divine self of who you are, right? And this is what your next level is. This is really connecting with the heart, the soul, and the light connection and being that you are over any mind or logic or reason, right? So what we have found is that now life is different. So it's you adapting to this new life that is here. So these hidden veils of truth have now been lifted. So it's like, the song that's coming, I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. So it's like there is this veil. Now, as we're plugged in collectively, fully into the 5D, and we can congratulate ourselves because it's down to us doing our own inner work, showing up, getting out of our own way, holding the vision of this heaven on earth reality, really being more conscious, showing up for the healing, doing what it takes. This has happened. This pivotal moment is here, has been written into the diary by the higher plan, by the higher beings, for the day of the 777, whereby you are gifted something really important, where there has been an activation, an opening in you, and for a realization that actually, and a deep understanding that this matrix of life that we're seeing is an illusion and is falling away, right? Because it's serving nobody. The lack, the limitation, the power over, the feeling disillusioned, feeling that there's no way out. All those limited feelings and sensations and realities, they are a matrix. And now you can get out of that matrix if you choose. You've got to choose it. And you've got to understand and align and say, okay, but the soul and the spirit of me, who am I really? Who am I without the role of mother, father, sister, brother, employee, entrepreneur, whatever other roles that have been assigned, the roles like the nurse, the doctor, the pilot, the shop assistant, they are not who you are. They are roles that you are playing out, but do you still want to play in those roles? Because now this veil has been lifted. It's like we've ascended. It's like, oh my God, it's like we have all ascended, but now this ascension path that we're on starts to deepen, right? It's deepening for us as a collective, and it's deepening for us individually. And so what I'm going to take you through is I'm going to take you into this new life room that is here waiting for you, and you can choose to step into that or not, and then you will be living with whatever consequences that is, but it's of your choice. There's nothing right or wrong. It's like what we have available to us now is that, and what I want as we go in there to this room, is that you can choose to melt away any limited programs, ways of being, thinking, and behaving that no longer serve the light being, the expansive soul that you are, right? So it's like we're transcending from the human form into the light form, and from that place we're integrating into living from that place. This is why, like in Divinely Prosper, it's a lifestyle for us in Divinely Prosper. This is like, the people in Divinely Prosper are highly conscious change makers, leaders, and we are living a lifestyle of freedom, of courage, of boldness, of breaking all the rules of limitation. We are living what we know, because you can know something, but if you're not living it, then you can't benefit from, being in this reality, right? So I have a question for you. What would your life be without yours or anyone else's projections of restriction or self-imposed ideas be? If you had no more of anybody else's or your own projected restrictions and self-imposed ideas, how would you be feeling and what would you be doing? And what also I feel the shift that needs to happen is that you really need to understand that this soul of yours needs to be reminded that the earth that we are in here is a loving, harmonious, peaceful, and safe place to be. When you're out of that matrix and you are in to the Mother Earth, the unconditional love of Mother Earth, and you really are connecting and living by the heartbeat of Mother Earth, this is the reality, right? So let's go in now and just see what comes in. And I want to take a breath in, and on the out breath, surrender. And I want to take another breath in, and on the out breath, I want you to blow out whatever it is you want to let go of through a divine filter, and it's being transformed into pure divine love, light, truth, and wisdom. And I want to take another breath in, and on this out breath, I want you to release, I'm being shown like to release the past of what was and what is, that's in your field through all time, space, generations, multidimensionally, backwards and forwards. And I want to take another breath in. And I actually want you to release the stories that I feel are in your head, and the belief systems and the things that are going out that you're telling, maybe the self-criticism, that's the, the shadow part of the violet, is being self-critical and critical of others, just releasing that frustration as well. Through a divine filter, it's being transformed into pure divine love, light, truth, and wisdom. And I want you to take another breath in now, and I want you to blow out any and all of other people's energies that could be in your field through all time, space, generations, multidimensionally, backwards and forwards. And I want to take another breath in now, and you're going to gently land into your heart, your soul's portal, where you really are landing here with a deeper knowing that I am a light being. I am a soul. I am infinite. I am divine. I am divine sublime. And just take another breath in. And I just want you to release any and all trauma that you are holding onto consciously or unconsciously through all time, space, generations, multidimensionally, backwards and forwards. Be transformed into pure divine love, light, truth, and wisdom. I want you to take another breath in now, and on this out breath, I want you to really land into your body, to really feel your body, to connect, to acknowledge the body. You might actually have to feel the presence of your body. Like you are here. It's like I feel that more of your soul energy has now come into your body, and the human part of you, the limited part of you, has unhooked and released. It's starting to release. And I just want you to, with your attention, as you connect with your heart and connect in with the heart of Mother Earth, going, Mother Earth, plug me into you. Heart to heart, you're plugged in to Mother Earth's energy, and you're plugged in with your own heart and soul. I'm picking up some sadness. I think this is where we're going to go to. We're going to release any deep sadness, disappointments. We can feel the presence of Mother Earth, and we're going to call in pure, absolute, divine love of the highest consciousness now. Pour down into your soul star, down into the crown of your head, into your mind, melting down into your third eye, your eye, so you can see more clearly, down the back of your head, into your nose, so you can sense the next step, into your cheeks, into your mouth, so you can taste the beauty of life and all life has to offer, down into your throat, so you can speak your truth and be seen for who you really are, down your arms, hands and fingers, so that you can receive your good, down into your higher heart, taking away any pressure, aligning to your higher heart, down into your heart, healing and repairing and purifying your heart, down into your solar plexus, claiming your power as a light being in a physical human body, down into your sacral, down into your hips, your legs, your feet, down into the floor, through the rocks and lava, and down into the heart of Mother Earth. And now you've all of your guides around you. We're going to call in Divine Mother, Divine Father, Melchizedek, Metatron, Archangel Michael of the Light, Kuan Yin, the Arcturians, the Pleiadians, the Lyrians, the Syrians. And we're going to call in all of your guides around you. And you're being taken like a carriage. You're being put into a beautiful golden carriage. And you are being transported into this beautiful golden temple of yours. That's your soul's temple. And we're going to, we're going to take you. You are being taken now into your life room. Into this space, this new life room. And I want you to just walk in there. And I want you to connect and look around to see how it feels in this new life room. And this feels like an up level. And in this new life room, there's a beautiful, amazing, ancient, luxurious kind of couch bed that has kind of velvety velour on it, like in whatever color. And just lie down there and rest. Let yourself sink into there, onto that couch bed, and let the color seep in. So I'm being shown. So the color on this bed for you is like, it's kind of like a liquid dye that's coming in through your body, and it's transforming and releasing any held trauma, sadness, and disappointments, and like limitation, that remaining limitation in terms of the programs, ways of being, thinking, and behaving. And it's being transformed, like almost flushed out of your system. I don't know if you're hearing the horns, people blowing their horns passing. You don't need this anymore. It's being flushed out of your system. And now there's a beautiful, transparent, golden, white diamond light flushing into your soul star and right through all of your chakras, cleansing and clearing and releasing and renewing a new life force, like an up-leveled life force for you that you're now available to plug into. And what I'm getting here is like you're emerging into a higher frequency, a higher reality, a greater sense of self-responsibility. So it's really all about the self here, right? Self-responsibility, self-empowerment, self-worth, all got to do with the self. Any self-imposed ideas can now be released. And what I feel here is as well is that this commissioning that you are being called is that it's an invitation. Are you going to accept the new commission on earth to be abundant, to be braver, to be open to infinite possibilities, to give yourself, to be worthy, to feel you're good enough, and to really, really live the life that resonates with you, that is the heartbeat, that feels that you are being fed and you're connected with this higher reality, a greater sense of self-belief, empowerment, divine connection, and really applying the application, the living what you know to be true. Because you can know something, but if you're not living what you know, you can't have the benefit. That's how it works. But now in your new room, as we've cleared out this, I want you now to connect in with the version of this new life that you want to align to. In terms of feelings, you might get an image, symbols, really bringing down and bringing in the next level of this, what this new life, this new feeling, this new belief system, this new ways of being, the actions that you're taking. Really sit and imagine this new life and let it land into every cell, every atom, every organ, every layer of your skin, into that room that you're in, right through your whole soul's temple, into the land, right out into the cosmos, and up to divine source. And what this feels like is that actually you have connected in, it feels like a Wi-Fi. It's like the Wi-Fi is stronger. It's like, it feels like that you had Wi-Fi, but now you have, what's that called? Fiber. That you're plugged into this stronger current. That's what it is. A stronger current. And I want you to cross your hands over your knees to ground and anchor this in. So who are you now? I am. Who are you? Your I am presence. And now it's reminding yourself that actually the earth that you're on, that you're living, is loving, harmonious, peaceful, and a safe place to be. So in fact, you can be more present. And this is the commission. This is your commissioned into taking up that earth reality and create from that place. And what I'm being shown now is that you have been given a beautiful colored crystal to support you. And it might be worth actually you going and getting a crystal as your anchor, aligning you to this. So it's embodied deeper and deeper and deeper and stronger within you. And this is something that you can come back to again and again and again and again and again. So I want you to cross your hands over your knees to ground and anchor that in. And I want you now to notice that you're getting up off that couch. You're giving thanks, and I want you to notice how you feel as you walk out of that room. Walk out of that temple. Walk into the room that you are in now. The place that you're in. And I want you to see how you feel now as you are transported back into this life. And I want you to see, are you in a different matrix, a different reality? And if you're not, come back to this again and again. You might have to do this a couple of times more to fully let yourself out of the limited matrix and into the soul light matrix of infinite potentiality. And recognizing as well, so this will require you to be conscious, because it's all about the self now. Self-empowerment, self-discipline, self-worth, self-integrity. It's all about the self. And the buck stops and starts with you. You're plugged into 5D, which is great. Now are you going to turn on those switches? Are you going to use the electricity to create, like using electricity to, turn on the oven and bake beautiful cakes? Use the electricity for running water. It's the same thing in your life. These are all kind of analogies for you to help you see. So I would love to know what you are leaving with and what your insight has been from this, and share this with anybody. The more that we can get this out into the hands of incredible individuals that are here contributing to the higher plan, the better. And if you don't know what your light is and what your soul is, then make sure I have in these notes that you take the free soul color personality, so you understand, so you're not being a role or not being a this or that or the other, that you really start to understand the light being that you are, and then you can start working with that light color, breathing that color in, wearing those colors, visualizing eating those fruits and vegetables, really embodying the soul of who you are over the human. Because then the human is taking a back seat, and the soul, in fact, the human can then do what it's meant to do, because the human is here to hold the energy, to hold the frequency. That's the purpose of the human. But the soul is the one that's here to do the work. And that work is about self-worth, infinite possibilities. And there's a couple of things like, that's why energy, your energy is important, your belief system is important, receiving is important, and allowing, partnering with the divine. And going in to the harmony, the love, the magic, the blissfulness, the wonder. That's what's available now.